In this video I'm going to explain the concept of method. Up to this point you actually have been using a method. You've been using what's known as the main method. And the main method is the part of the program that the application will run always, and it will only run the main method. Everything else that exists outside the main method will be at the discretion of code inside the main method, whether or not it's run or not. So here we have two methods, print method 1 and print method 2, and you'll notice that the main method block of code exists between these 2 points. So only the code that exists between these two parentheses will be executed. But here I've called or invoked print method 1, and here I've called and invoked print method 2. And what happens here is when the program is run, it will execute the program line by line. So just running through the program line by line, if we go to print method 1, what will happen here is it will go to print method 1. If I select that, you'll see that it highlights that method. And then the flow of control is passed to this method to handle execution. So in other words, it passes control to print method 1. Print method 1 will do what it has to, and then it relinquishes control back to the main method. Then print method 2 is called or invoked, and the program flow of control is passed to print method 2. It prints to the console, this is method 2, and then it relinquishes control back to the main method again. Then the next line is executed, and it'll output to the screen back to the main program. And then finally console.rekey just ensures the console remains up on screen. So let's just run that and see how that looks. This is method 1, this is method 2, and back to main program. Now, one final thing I should say is that static and void are important, but at this moment in time, don't be too concerned with it. Just practice this section of code, printing out this section of code, or running this selection of code, and see if you can make this happen.